Not yet. All right, so we are live. Hi, everyone. Thanks again for joining us. For those of you who will join us and take a look at this video, I guess, afterwards, I'm attorney Jamila Little, and joining me today is America's tax attorney, attorney Nehemiah Jefferson. I'm going to let you introduce our topic for today, attorney Jefferson, our live Thursday afternoon.
Hello, Attorney Little. How are you today?
Doing well.
So, today we want to talk about our entrepreneurship journey or our journey to entrepreneurship, our journey to opening up our own law practices and law businesses.
Yeah. So today we are going to take a look back and just kind of share with everyone our journeys, why we're here, what we went through to get here, and what we're looking forward to in the future. So I'll just let you start,
Okay.
Attorney Jefferson, and I'll just ask, so how long has it been since you opened up your practice as a solo practitioner? Welcome to our viewer. I say viewer because it's just one. Bring your friends in.
Yes,
they
please do.
left. Don't be shy. Come back.
So, I started our law practice in 2015. So, it's been almost 8 years
Wow.
as a practicing attorney. But the journey really started long before 2015. I actually started my journey, or this journey started back in 2000. In the year 2000, I purchased a national tax service franchise. And so that was really my introduction to the taxation arena or the area of taxation. As a career, I started in 2000, and then I recall very vividly, I would meet people who would come by my location, which was in a mall. They would come by my location and they asked me, was I doing this pro bono? And I explained to them I was not doing it pro bono. I was doing it for profit. And these were individuals who were attending law school. And it was around about that time that I discovered that taxation was really about learning about the law per se, as opposed to numbers or accounting. And so I developed a desire to go to law school, and ultimately in 2004 I sold the business, and then in 2004 I actually entered or started law school. And so I finished law school or graduated law school in 2008. And at the time I didn't really know what I was going to do. I was going to focus in on taxation in some way, shape, or form. And I wasn't really even thinking about practicing law at the time. And I went to work later, ultimately went to work for a big four accounting firm. And then when I realized that I was not going to accomplish what I want to accomplish by working for someone else, hence I decided to start my own law practice. And so that was my journey really up until 2015. And fast forward to 2023, we're excited to open a location in another state. And so I'm excited about the Dallas office that we will be sharing more information about in the near future. But that's my story to this point.
Awesome. That's awesome. And it's interesting. I had no idea that you actually opened your businesses in 2015, because that's actually when I incorporated as well, back in October of 2015. So my journey is similar but a little bit different. I graduated from law school in 2009. And I kind of, growing up, I thought I wanted to be an attorney at one point in time, and then I changed and I decided, oh, I will do investment banking. So I actually did an MBA in finance prior to going to law school. Um, and during my undergraduate years, I spent my summers on Wall Street and kind of getting that experience in investment banking, which I realized that arena maybe was not for me.
Okay.
A great, really great career, but I didn't think that it necessarily fit what I was looking for. And so I took some time after undergrad. I worked for one of the big banks and decided to go back to law school and thought, okay, great. I have all this financial background. Numbers come easy to me. I'm going to, obviously use that in my legal career. And started off working at a boutique firm, doing commercial litigation, and found that, again, it wasn't necessarily as rewarding as I thought it would be. I had experienced in law school doing clinics, and I was a CLI, and I missed the work with clients and that direct communication with clients. And I felt like I wanted to be in a space where I could see the direct impact for my clients. And while I was there, in the world of commercial litigation, I would still do immigration cases pro bono. Believe it or not, I was doing pro bono cases in immigration. And someone said to me, why don't you just, do, and that's kind of, I think, where I was getting the, the satisfaction of really helping people on an individual basis. And someone said, well, why don't you just go do that? And that, I guess, 7-8 years later is what I decided to do. And I've been, practicing immigration as a solo practitioner from then forward. I obviously do have other practice areas like personal injury. But, our bulk of our work is in immigration.
Okay. Well, as I was listening to your story, and as I shared my story, one of the things that I want to share with our audience is that I just want to encourage those who will watch this broadcast or watch these videos to never give up.
Yeah.
Our journeys have not been easy, and on a daily basis we face challenges on a daily basis, whether it's personnel, whether it's dealing with clients. There are a number of challenges, but even before we open our practices, there was the bar exam, there was getting through law school. There are times in which we just needed to persevere, and that's what I want to encourage people to do is to persevere and never give up. I truly believe that you will accomplish your goals if you just simply start and don't stop. Just never give up. And sometimes, quite honestly, you got to ignore the noise or block out the noise, those things that are going to distract you, those things that are going to discourage you, those things that are going to deter you, or those things that are going to make you depressed. You got to block out those things in order to persevere and keep working towards your goals. And I definitely wanted to emphasize that. I want people to know that just because they see us, things are not easy. Things are not easy. We face challenges, but we continue to put one foot before the other, and we just never give up. We just keep going. And so that's what I want people to understand.
That's awesome. And to that point, it is, someone said, because I carry the burden well, doesn't mean that it's not heavy. I've heard that before. And I just kind of want to echo some of what you said. It certainly has not been an easy journey getting here, but it certainly is. It's worth the hard work. So I agree and I echo everything that you said, and I believe that if you don't give up, you'll get to your destination. You'll definitely
Right.
get to your destination.
Absolutely.
I want to talk a little bit about what the future might hold. So, we decided this is what we wanted to do, went through law school, 3 years of law school, a bar exam, and here we are, all these years later, having to form our businesses, keep up with all the changes needed, hiring people, getting facilities. It's a lot that goes into it. So what's next? What does the future hold? For me, we're in a season of expansion and looking forward to expanding locally in the Tampa Bay area and also in the DC area. I shared, I think, maybe a couple videos ago, a couple lives ago, that I recently got licensed in DC and looking to expand there. I want to say hi to our viewer who's on now. Welcome, welcome.
Welcome.
Yeah, just looking towards expansion now. And then also trusting God to continue to lead my steps in that direction.
That is awesome. That is awesome to hear. We're expecting to do the same thing. We're certainly expecting to grow and expand. We just mentioned earlier, of course, Dallas, but there's some other locations or places we expect to be at some point, but we're starting with Dallas here in the very very near future.
Awesome. So you look a little bit frozen. I think your video may have frozen up, but I can
Okay.
still hear you. So that's fine. So I think that would wrap it up for today. Any
All right.
closing comments, Attorney Jefferson?
Never give up.
Awesome. And I would just want to say it's tax season. If you guys out there need a good tax attorney or someone who can help you with your taxes, americastaxattorney.com, or let me say www.americastaxattorney.com. Give him a call, schedule a consultation, and get your taxes together. All right, guys, thanks again for watching. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channels, and we will see you
Like
next
and subscribe.
time.
Yes.
Like and subscribe. We'll see you next time on Thursday afternoon for our next live. Bye, everyone.
Bye.